Hi guys, this is John here with your preview for August 2nd, 2016, presented by champcapping.com. And this information is for entertainment purposes only unless you are in the great state of Nevada. Alright guys, so to get down to it, after the Red Sox over last night, and several other plays, including the Padres in the over a couple nights ago, I realized that I'm not going to get into too much detail, but people are talking about math and statistical analysis, like that's not math. Yeah, that is part of math. So, and yeah, tennis is going to be going just like this as well after seeing these results. So basically, a wise man once said, a very intelligent person stated, that a system that spits out winners... Sorry, I completely screwed that up. A system that spits out losers is just as valuable as one that spits out winners. Alright? So, given that I seem to have a system that spits out losers at this time, what's the most profitable thing to do? Fade my own picks. So, stating right here that today's picks are literally all the opposite of what I would pick. Literally, every single pick is the opposite. So, we are going to see how this goes. It's weird that I ended up being on Bumgarner again, but I honestly, I did my numbers, and, it's really... Some might say you should stick it out, but it really does seem that I've found market inefficiencies in that games that I want to bet are plays that should be faded. And when you have a market inefficiency, the best thing to do is shut up about it. The second best thing to do is to make videos about it. So we're doing the second best thing, and we're going to crow about it. Alright, so here's the plays for today. There's 18 plays. The tennis already got destroyed because, like I said, starting today, the tennis was placed yesterday. So we're going to look at that, if we even continue with that. But going to look to absolutely crush MLB here. So we got, and again, yeah, sorry I called Logan Verrett Luke Verrett. You know, it sounds pretty much the same. But yeah, let's try to get the pitchers' names right. Madison Bumgarner against Eflin. We are backing, and again, remember, this is the opposite of what I've been picking. Even though it does seem weird, we're going with the chalk favorite with Giants. You notice I did fade a lot of chalks, big chalks, especially early on. So anyway, we are going Giants, and we're going under there. And you're going to see a trend start to establish here. Next game, Orioles with Bundy against Rangers with Darvish. We're taking Darvish on the money line there. No total in play. Alright, moving along. Pittsburgh Pirates with Garrett Cole against Braves with Fulton Newich. We are indeed taking the Pirates with Garrett Cole. Been some line movement on there, but I'm not really reading too into that. Almost seems more like seems more like arbitrage more than anything on there. And we are also taking the under there. Under 6.5. I mean, for official record purposes, it's under 7.5, but I always sell runs because if you think about it, buying runs is for suckers. The runs are not worth what you're paying for them. So by the converse, if you have a book that allows you to sell runs, which if you do, and points and totals, I always do it because you're making the book do the sucker play. The extra half or one run is not going to be worth all that much, and you're changing the juice significantly. So I happen to have under 6.5 plus 157 in the Braves. You know, 7 is a very key number, but I feel it will go under. But for my official record, under 7.5 is the play. It's widely available, so hop on that. And yeah, that's the two plays on the Pirates game with Cole on the mound. Again, statistical analysis. My analysis says Fulton Newich should be the bet, and over should be the bet, so we're going Cole on the under. Let's see how this goes. I look to sweep the board today with this because I really capped hard. St. Louis Cardinals or Cincinnati Reds. We are going over there. Like, again, Straley versus Wainwright. Wainwright seems absurd. You gotta be like, oh, Wainwright's the play and under, especially with an 8.5 total. Way too high. Reds just traded away Bruce. They got no offense essentially now. They traded away their top offensive producer by the statistical numbers. There's some statistical analysis for you guys. So yeah, we are going over there, and we are going Reds. Completely contrarian to our own beliefs. Next game, Royals. And with Ventura against Rays with Andrizi, we like the Royals, so we are betting the Rays. Once again, we are betting the Rays money line to win. We like the Royals. We are going opposite. New York Yankees versus New York Mets. We like the over. We are betting the under. Under 6.5 there. I don't see how that total's so low. I would hammer the over if I had any sense. Therefore, I'm betting the under because I don't have sense. Detroit Tigers money line is another bet. They got Sanchez on the mound. Anibal Sanchez, his first big game. James Shields, who had a big game last game. Looking for him to not have such a big game today. He will struggle against Detroit. Again, we like the White Sox in the under, betting Detroit in the over. So pretty sure we're going to be making money there. It's like easy money. Taking over 11, actually, like I said. Selling the runs. Over 10 is the official play. And yes, that's correct. I am betting all these plays myself. So yeah, when these downswings go, they do hurt. But I'm used to it. I've been through it, so I'm not going to change my approach other than completely fading my own picks, which is somewhat of a change. But when you see that the market seems to be off in that certain direction, you got to do what you got to do. Marlins versus Cubs, we are going under. Miami with Jose Fernandez versus Cubs with Hamill on the mound. Again, taking under in that game. Dodgers versus Rockies. We are taking Rockies with John Gray on the mound against the Dodgers with McCarthy, and we are also taking the under there. Seems like it should be an over game, therefore we're taking the under. Contrarian. Oakland Athletics versus LA Angels. We are taking the under in that game. Oakland with Manea versus LA Angels with Schumacher. We are going to take the under. We like the over, betting the under. Milwaukee Brewers versus San Diego Padres. We are taking the Milwaukee Brewers money line with Davies. Fading the Padres. St. Louis Cardinals versus Cincinnati Reds. Oh, I already discussed that one. 2 first half plays also. First half Chicago Cubs and first half LA Angels. Again, fading our own plays. Like the first half Oakland, so we're going to take the first half Angels. So that about sums it up, guys. Hope you do well out there. Hope you learned something. Again, I'm just trying to do this for the community, you know, try to get some knowledge out there. Everyone enjoys sports betting, so I'm throwing my hat to the ring, guys. Let's see how this goes. I think we're gonna go on a huge upswing, hopefully. So see how this goes. Good luck out there, guys. This is the preview. We'll be back with a recap as long as they go all right. Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw this microphone out the window and quit doing these. So we'll see you guys possibly. Take care, though.